Lil Wayne just released a new single called Ain't Got Time. I have broken down how this beat was made, and today I'll show you how you can apply the techniques using this song to your beats. With that said, let's begin. As always, I'll break this beat down into three parts: the melody, the drums, and the arrangement and effects. So let's start with the melody. This melody is made out of a piano, two pads, and a choir, so let's start with the piano. This is what the piano melody looks like in the piano roll. This piano melody is 4 bars long and plays one note every bar. If we take the notes of this melody and bring this note up an octave, you can see that this melody uses the notes of a D sharp minor chord. This melody is in the D sharp minor scale at 170 BPM, by the way. Also, here you can see that the melody starts in the middle, then goes up and down. So that's 3 things we need to keep in mind to recreate this. First, choose a minor scale. Second, choose a minor chord. And third, arpeggiate the chord in a simple 4-note pattern that goes up and down. For the sound selection, I'll use the Format Acoustic Piano preset on X-Band 2 with a bunch of reverb. This is what that sounds like. For the pads, you'll want to use the chords of our melody, but since we only used one chord, we're gonna have to figure out the rest. This is the pad progression in Ain't Got Time. As you can see, it's really long, with 4 chords and each chord being 4 bars long. The main thing you need to remember is that the chords go down. So to recreate this, we'll start with the chord we use in our piano melody, then choose a root note pattern that goes down. Now, using our scale, skip every other note twice, and that's our pad progression. For the sound selection, use the Massive Pad preset on X-Band 2 and also the Afterthought preset on Omnisphere, and cut out the high end. This is what that sounds like. Now the last thing we need is a choir. So for that, use the female A preset on X-Band 2 and add the top notes of our chords. Don't be afraid to change some of these notes to attention to the loop. For example, I'll take this note up a little bit to make it the 4th of our first chord, so when the loop starts over, it'll add a feeling of release. This is our finished melody put together. I'll add a free download link in the description if you want to use this melody, by the way. Now that we have the melody, let's move on to the drums. For the drums, you'll want 2 main progressions. The first one has a clap in the middle of every bar, a perk on 2, a kick on every beat, and a weird hi-hat roll progression that kinda goes like this. And the second one uses the same clap and perk, but it changes the hi-hats to 1 every 2 steps and adds more kicks, and also a different 808 pattern. For the arrangement, you'll want to play with these 3 stages. First, melody in 808, I use this in the intro. Second, melody and first drum pattern. And third, just the pads and the second drum pattern. Before I play the final beat, if you want to download the melody loop I made in this video, there's a free download link in the description. I make 2 beat breakdowns a week, so if you want more of this, subscribe, and as always, see ya. Also, I just released a royalty-free trap loop kit called Paperboy Volume 1. I'll release a new one and send it to the people in my mailing list, so if you want to be a part of that, there's a free download link in the description. See ya.